Welcome again to Ron's Opinion Don't Matter. Hopefully, all is well with you. Hopefully, you're doing well. God is good. God is good. God is good. God is good. Yeah, while I'm listening to y'all, God is good. Yeah, while I'm listening to y'all, I'm over here watching somebody else on their live, so they're doing their morning coffee show. So I'm listening on my live, watching someone else's live while I'm on my live, which is top to bottom here in skincare and watching them on their live. And that's some active food on my live because that's what I do. And going forward from this day, every Monday, just so y'all know, I'm going to do this. This is how I'm going to do my Monday show from now on. It's going to be likes and dislikes. Stuff that just happen on a regular basis that you just like or dislike. Or it might not happen on a regular basis. You either like it or you dislike it. It don't matter to me. I just saying this is how I'm going to do my show on Monday mornings. It's just going to be likes and dislikes. So for those that are on the live, number one, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate it very, very, very much. So as you come in on this live, please read the title, because I know y'all gonna come in here and start talking about, I don't like Trump, I don't like Trump, I don't like Trump. So anyway, just read the title, read the room a little bit, and y'all understand where we're going with this. So while y'all in the chat, for those that come in, and I want y'all to go in the chat and just tell me what stuff that happens on a regular basis you either like or you dislike. And here's the thing. I'm going to name a few things as we get along in this video. I'm probably going to try to keep it within an hour. So for those that come in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know today, likes or dislikes. Stuff that happened, like, all right, I'm going to give y'all one right now that I don't like. It's when I pull up and it's a red light. Hear what I'm saying? A red light. And the idiot in front of me is more concentrated on their phone than driving. I don't like it. It gets on my nerves. And being that I drive a nice sized pickup truck, sometimes I just want to shove them out the way. Jonah, yes, is the real as they can be. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. But again, if you paid attention to the video, y'all let me know. Those that are in the chat right now. Give me something that happens, maybe not on a regular basis, something that you like, something that you just don't like. That just happened. Like I was just saying about people on the cell phone when I'm sitting at a light and the light doesn't turn green and they still sitting there messing with their phone. It drives me nuts. Hello, how you doing? 4MK. So y'all let me know y'all likes and dislikes. So y'all let me know your likes and your dislikes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Too early for the drama. Too early. It's never too early for drama. I don't like drama, but this is a chance for y'all to let off a little bit of steam. So it's not about the drama. It's about likes or dislikes. That's all. You ain't got to be mad about it. See, it said likes, things you like, and dislike. So you don't have to talk about the stuff you don't like. You can talk about the stuff that you like. I mean, like what's with the guns? Because I'm a gun person. That's why I got the guns. See, that's something I don't like. When people start questioning me about my gun. No, I'm joking around. But yeah. All right, like something, let's say something you like. Let's say you come out and you go get a cup of coffee. Like, well, I'm watching my family on top to bottom hair and skincare right now, and they drinking coffee, and I feel some kind of way because I'm not drinking coffee. But let's say you like you dislike, and you just like coffee. And in one morning, you go and they make the perfect cup of coffee for you, and you go to buy it. That's something I like. When I go get some coffee and they make it just right, man, you don't know that kind of gives you that moment. Like, man, I love this coffee. This is how I wish my coffee could be every day. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean by likes and dislikes. You know what I mean? So if you in here on the chat, just put something in the chat. It don't matter what it is. Something that you like. Thank you. Thank you, North. Tell me what you like and what you don't like. You might, I mean, like somebody said they like my background. Appreciate it. I don't shoot anything with my guns. I go to the range and that's it. Like I do want to go hunting one day, Candy Love. I do want to go hunting one day. I would love to do it. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but life sometimes getting in the way. But I definitely want to go hunting. But outside of that, I don't shoot anything but targets, like at a range. That's it. So far. Jonah, yeah. You dislike guns? That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I get it. Good evening from Sweden. Thank you, Tommy. No, it's a flag. It's a real flag. It's definitely a real flag. Appreciate it. But, Vicky, God bless you. Have a nice day. God bless you too. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Oh, I'm going to heaven. I got Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, so I'm definitely going to heaven. What do I need it's not about need. Like, it's like somebody buying a car that goes 200 miles per hour. You don't need that. But if that's what you want, you should have the right to buy it. That's all. It's not about a need. Now, here's the thing. The need part comes into something else. But all right, here's the point. And I'm not going to use the car. I'm going to use another example. Let's just say somebody come into your house and they got some high power stuff and they holding you down and you ain't got no good weapons. Now you wish you had it. So it's not about, it's just like if you're driving a car. You don't need a car to go 200 miles per hour. But if you want a car and it goes 200 miles per hour, or if you need it in the moment, you glad you got it. Because now I can hit 200 and possibly get away from somebody trying to kill me. So it's all in perspective. It's all in perspective. I mean, some people don't like guns, and I'm not going to say I understand why. But if you don't like guns, then you don't like it when the police show up and they got firearms to protect you. You don't like the military having weapons to keep your country safe. You get what I'm saying? So when you say you don't like guns, I can understand that, and that's fine. But nobody says they don't like anything. It's like something. It's like me let's say I'm a criminal. I'm a person that don't like law enforcement. Oh, I can't stand the police. I can't stand the police. But the moment something has happened, right? And the police show up and it's happening to me. And the police show up. Guess what? I'm happy that the police showed up. Why? Even though I might not like them right now and I need them. So it's not about what you like. It's about what you need in the moment. And I'd rather have it than not have it. Is it dangerous where you live? It's dangerous everywhere. It's dangerous everywhere. Not just where I live, it's dangerous everywhere. And that's the reason why I have it, just in case I need it. You know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody told you to save your money and you saving your money and you say, well, what do I need to save it for? Just in case you need some money, more money. Just in case you need it. Simple as that. So that's where the dynamics change. Just in case you need it. Where do I live? You got a lot of questions about that. I don't know. Where you going at when you say where I live at? Where you going with that? No, I'm in the United States. I live in the United States of America in Philadelphia. So that might more so answer your question. Are you human? Human says, are you Asian? I don't know. No, I'm joking around, y'all. Listen, I'm not Asian, but my eyes sometimes make me look like it a little bit. South side of Chicago. God bless you. United States of America. Oh, you from Australia? Wait. You from Australia? And you don't like guns? Australia got all types of animals that'll kill you. Australia got all types of animals. Forget the criminals. Y'all got enough animals to say I want a gun. I need to have. Matter of fact, I need to have two. I ain't fighting no. Don't y'all got them big kangaroos over there? Now I'm not sure about that. But don't y'all got big kangaroos? I feel sorry for you if they outlaw guns. I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know. But all of those dangerous animals y'all have, I don't know why y'all outlawing guns. That don't make sense. Oh, that sucks. I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry, to be honest with you. I think you are responsible for your own protection more than anybody else. I do not trust government, nor will government ever be there when you need them. But that gun that you're efficient with and know how to use very, very well will save your life in the moment. Believe me when I tell you, guns save way more lives than they ever took. People don't tell you that part, but in America, there's been millions and millions of lives that have been saved by guns. They never talk about that because they want to disarm American citizens. But the reality of it is, by far more people have been saved by guns than ever been killed by them. Oh, I don't know. Listen, I'm from America. We don't have kangaroos. But I know they be looking beefy. I be looking at them kangaroos and they be all, I ain't trying to fight no kangaroo. I'm going to shoot it. I don't live like I'm scared. We don't, listen, owning a firearm is not living like you scared. See, that's where people get it mixed up at, is that they think owning a firearm means you're afraid of something. No, it means you're prepared for something. If someone was to invade Australia, if another country, here's the thing, let's say in Australia, another country was to invade your country, right? To the point where they had already destroyed your military. And they're slaughtering people by the hundreds of the thousands. And you have nothing. That means you want to surrender to the enemy and immediately you have no fight back. That's the reason why I don't look for somebody else to be my protection. That's why we have access. It's not about being afraid or being a coward. I know people try to tell you that, but that's not the reality of it. I'm not afraid of anything. But I'm not stupid enough to think that people are going to be nice when they come to do something. And my thing is this. If you go, if someone comes to you and decide to do you harm, I don't care how much you don't like guns. If they got a knife and they plan on stabbing you, people are not polite and they plan on robbing. You think people think that people just going to rob you and take something from you and let you live through it. But if you have a firearm and they come stepping that way and they got a knife, you got a gun, it is not going to be a fair game with me. See, the thing about it is that it's not about being a coward. It's about criminals are not going to be fair. They're not going to look at you and say, oh, I notice you don't have no type of protection, so I'm going to put my gun down or my knife down or my weapon down or my hammer, and I'm just going to rob you without any weapon whatsoever. That's where you get that twisted. But, it is what it is. I know you don't until they do. I listen. The Jews did not think Hitler was going to do what he was going to do until he did it. And the first thing he did to do it was to make sure they had no weapons to fight back with. So don't you think that human beings love to have power and control over people. Believe me when I tell you, don't ever trust another human being, not the one that, and there's more power you get them, the more power they're going to want. And when people surrender to the government who don't care about you, they don't even know who you are. They're not going to care what happens to you. So your responsibility is to get the access to the best weapons possible to make sure you can protect yourself and your family. It will be totally ignorant to think that nothing's going to happen to you all your life until it happens. Tell all the victims that ask all of the victims that something that have happened to, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. Then you'll understand what I'm talking about. Then you will understand what I'm talking about. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. I have never hurt nobody. I ain't never shot no. I don't even think that way. See, this is where people get it mixed up at. I don't think about hurting somebody when I got a firearm. That is the furthest thing from my mind. I enjoy them. See, my thing is, if you never picked up a firearm and went to the range and shot a firearm and stuff like that, that's where people get it mixed up at. Everyday honest citizens that own guns do not think about hurting nobody. Criminals do. I'm not a criminal. Firearms are just that is something that you use for protection, and they have an extreme enjoyment out of it. When I go to the range, I enjoy it. I don't live in fear. And I don't understand why people get that perception that somebody who owns a firearm lives in fear. They don't have that. Listen, so you saying that all of the military are living in fear? All of the police officers are living in fear because they got firearms. They got firearms. Every police officer in the United States of America has firearms. Yeah, cops. No, they're not. Believe me when I tell you, police officers, now there might be some. I ain't going to say not all of them. But they're not. That's their job. See, my thing is this. You have to be very brave to go into a job that you know that you're upping the likelihood that you might get killed. To take a job that you are upping the likelihood that you will be killed takes bravery. To join the military, knowing that there's a good possibility that you're going to get killed, is brave. Joining the police department, knowing that the police department, you're likely going to get killed, there's a good chance you might get killed because you're upping it up now, is brave. Going to build a skyscraper, knowing you're going to be way up in the high in the sky with the likelihood that you might die from it, is brave. So you can't say because somebody has a firearm. I don't even understand why people think that way. That bravery, that does not take away your bravery. That means you wise. Because you know that there are other people. My thing is this. So you saying if a criminal walk up to you right now with a firearm, what is your defense? If a criminal walked up to you right now with a gun to rob you and murder you, what is your defense? For those that don't believe what I'm saying, what would be your defense? What is your better option? Because they're not going to let you call 911 until and then hopefully, call the law enforcement, and hopefully the law enforcement get there in time enough for them to do what they're going to do. So if you don't think what I'm saying is right, what is a better option? So if you don't think having access, and I'm not just talking about guns, if you don't think having access to the best weapons possible, what is a better option? Make sure y'all hitting that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. Real talk. Donnie, how you doing? God bless you. Number of the beast. God bless you. God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very, very much. But again, I'm actually, y'all listen, this conversation was supposed to be likes and dislikes. And this actually, I still think it's it's still kind of going back to this. Some people like guns, some people don't like guns. So likes and dislikes. Okay, we still there. But again, What is a better option? Red, how you doing? God bless you. America 100. Yes. What is a better option? If a criminal walks up to you right now with a knife or a gun, and they have every intention to kill you, and you don't believe in having a firearm, so what is your better option? I'm asking the question. What's up, my brother out the pit? How you doing? How you doing, man? Glad to see you in the house. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. Ghost Rider, how you doing? God bless you. I don't trust anyone. The world has proven to me that anyone can be crazy. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. "23 years, cops. I have skills to save my life and my family." And Ghost Rider, you are 100% correct. What's up, Chits for real? How you doing? God bless you. God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. And again, what if you don't believe this part, what would be your better option? What would be your better option? This is where the idiocy sometimes when people say that they say they trust the government. Now, when y'all hear, they say, I don't trust politicians. I can't count how many times I hear people say, I don't trust politicians. All right, so if you don't trust politicians, doesn't matter what. Now, don't get me wrong. I voted for Trump, and I will vote for him again if he was running again. But again, if you don't trust politicians, right? Like I try to let people beep their ears, but when they start to get overboard with it, it's just too much. Because I like for people to be able to have a response in the chat. So if you don't trust politicians to do the right thing, why in the world would you trust them to make decisions, or rather you have the right to keep and bear arms? When the Second Amendment was clearly written against them to make sure they behave themselves. What's my carry pistol? My Smith & Wesson. Most of the time, and sometimes I carry my Ruger. I got a Ruger American. It's kind of bulky, so I don't carry it all the time. But most of the time, it's my Smith & Wesson shield. But that's most of the time. 9mm. For that person who wants to know, 9mm. Right. And then my thing is that and you know what? To say I don't trust anyone is a reality. And here's the thing. I'm not going to say I don't trust anyone. I trust God 100%. Me personally, I trust God. I trust people up to a certain extent. Like, I don't fully trust anyone because I cannot dictate your behavior. So I don't fully trust anybody, but I trust people based on the amount of trust that they have earned from me. That's where my trust go with man. My trust varies based on the level of trust that you have earned based on how our relationship has become. That's where my level of trust, that trust is being earned. And that level is going to alter and change based on your behavior. Now, if your behavior is good and is trustworthy, we up here. But if your behavior comes something else, subject to a crazy stuff, then it starts to diminish. Kind of like your credit score. See, when someone has a credit score, they don't physically have to know what you look like to know whether you're going to pay or not. That's what a credit score is for. It's a reflection of your character. Based on your history, you don't like to pay people back. So they like, we already seen you done borrow, and you don't pay people back. You don't pay your bills. So we can't loan you no money because you're not trustworthy. But if you pay your bills on time, every time, very faithfully, you become more trustworthy. Then the banks will say, okay, the risk of loaning you money is very, very little because you have proven yourself to be trustworthy with money to some extent. So that's how my trust goes. No, I didn't. No, I did not serve in the military, but I have nothing but great respect for all my military people. Shout out to the vets. Shout out to the vets. Shout out to the vets all day, every day. God bless my vets. Real talk. And if you don't have nothing meaningful to say, Like, I don't mind you putting in comments, but when you start to try to load up the comments and everybody else trying to chime in, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. But here's my point. Jay, the Crypto Slayer. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Ben, thank you for coming in. Talk that talk. Talk that talk. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all listen, y'all. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. On this channel, we're doing a lot of amazing things. I don't know if y'all got a chance to chime in yesterday, but on Sundays at 12 noon, we have what we call the Fractal Show. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, when you get off this video, go filter through my channel and look at the Sunday show, Fractal Show, and watch the video. You're gonna love what you see. It's hilarious. It's going, in my opinion, it's gonna be one of the best shows on YouTube. That's all I'm saying. So when you're on this live and you subscribe to my channel, please go look at Sunday's video, which is the Fractal Show, and watch the whole video. Don't just chime through us. And when you get a moment, it's long as hell. But when you get a moment, sit down and watch the Fractal Show. Then you kind of get a better idea of what type of people I am and my team is and what we do. But like I said, y'all going to love this Fractal Show. So that every Sunday at 12 o'clock noon, Eastern Standard Time, we do our Fractal Show with me and my brothers on there. Sunday, we had a guest come in, and it got real funny. It got real funny. It got real funny. Now, the other thing I want y'all to know is this, is that tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare company will be on my channel every Tuesday at 6 o'clock p.m. They're on my channel. So for people that are looking for non-toxic hair products, non-toxic skincare products, and non-toxic candles, they'll be on my live for roughly about 2 hours, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for ladies and men, whoever if you can look for beard oil, hair treatment, I can't tell you all the details, but if you come in at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel, they'll be live, and you can ask all the questions that you might want to ask about their hair care products and skincare products. If you got hair growth issues, if you have skincare issues, they'll allow you to reach out to them personally from their website, and you can talk about it. And they'll even try to help you through your journey if you need like hair repair and stuff like that. If you got some baldness happening, maybe you can save whatever. But if you go check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare products and their website, but also they'll be on my channel at 6 o'clock p.m. to Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we call it Top to Bottom Tuesday. Every Tuesday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they're on this channel. And you can come in that day and ask questions. So hit that notification button so you can be notified when we about to put out more videos. Now back to the subject. Oh, I'm not selling anything. It's just I use the products. Personally, I use their products. I got a lot of their products. I got their hair care products, skincare products. I got their body wash. I got their candles. I buy stuff from them all the time. And speaking of that, I'm going to be placing an order soon, too. But back to the subject at hand, likes and dislikes. I mean, I know we're talking about firearms. Some people like to carry. Some people don't like to carry. But we live in America. God bless you from Nigeria. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Hello. But like I said, I live in America. You remind me of Uncle Rambo. And funny as kept, when I was a kid, they used to call me Ronbo. Holly. Just to be joking. I mean, honestly, when I was a kid with my friends, even though we grew up in the hood, my friends used to call me Ronbo. So some of that makes sense. This guy really loves his airsoft gun, doesn't he? Yep. If you want to call him that. And how y'all doing? For the people that's in there, everybody's coming in there saying live, saying hello, saying hi. Appreciate all of that. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all hitting the subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. How y'all doing? Y'all having a good day? Y'all having a blessed day? For those that are in the live, tell me some of your likes and tell me some of your dislikes. Yes, airsoft guns are amazing. South Trend. He built the shotgun out of my bike. But yeah. I like, he said, Reborn, I guess I'm saying that right. Reborn. I like weed. I dislike alcohol. You sound like my family member. Now, I don't, personally, I don't mess with neither one. But my I got a cousin, man. He'll tell you in a minute, man. He said, he drink both, but he preferred the first before the last. Appreciate you, Curtis. How you doing, man? God bless you, man. I really do appreciate the subscribe. Make sure you're checking out the other stuff I was talking about, man. Go check out the Sunday show. We be wilding out over there. We really be wilding out. So if you check out the Sunday show, you're gonna love it. It's a lot hilarious. It's not about politics. Once in a while we might touch on it, but it's really not about politics. It's just us men having a good time, making fun of each other, making people just having a good time. All I'm saying is it's gonna be one of the best shows you ever watch on Sundays at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. Charles, how you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also, again, go check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's the product that I use. Skincare product, body wash. They make stuff for your beard. Like if a person that grows beards and stuff like, if you're a guy and you're trying to grow your beard, they make beard oils and stuff like that. And I don't grow my beard out, but it's another guy that does grow his beard out. And he was like, man, he said they stuff work real good. Thank you, Holly. Appreciate you. I dislike Republicans and Democrats like good people. That's cool. That's the beauty of America. You have a right to dislike and not like. My brother, Mandu 47, Mandu Magic 47. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Welcome in. Hit the like button, brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Mandu Magic 47, man. You as a long time supporter, man. I hope all is well with you. Hope you're doing all right, bro. You know what I mean? We always thinking about you. We always praying for you, bro. And that's real talk, man. Good to see you in the house. And if anybody else is on his live, my brother Mandu Magic is a patriot, all 100% patriotic brother. So if you're on this live, please check out my man, Do Magic 47, who is in the chat right now, just saying good morning, brother. That is my brother out there moving that product around, doing great things. Love you, brother, man. Stay up, man. I know you out there and be safe, man. Real talk. It's always the crazies in there, huh? Nah, it's just the camera messing with you, Alias. Yeah, I know, bro. I remember you telling us you had shingles, man. I'm glad you. Oh, man. I mean, I hope you're still doing all right, man. Just stay in there, man. Stay strong, man. But, we still praying for you, brother. We are. We definitely still praying for you. Trump supporters usually take low testosterone supplements. Hey, honestly, I got to give you credit on that one. That's about the most original insult that I've seen yet on my life. So I'm going to give you credit on that one. That's the first original insult. Oh, the pain is over. Rash is gone, but still some pain. The pain ain't over. I'm sorry. Rash is still going. Rash is going. But yeah, man, we praying for you, brother, man. And we know we are. We definitely praying for you, man, that you're going to be all right. You know what I mean? But glad to see you back in the house, man. And we still look, love you, bro. Make sure you're good out there. Tell something about Trump for 5 minutes. You know what, Crypto Slayer? I got a nephew. I got some money invested into crypto. I did up my game when we had that crash not too long ago. I actually went in a little heavier than I normally would. But I don't, honestly speaking, my thing is this. I don't tell people what they should do or not do. But I learned this a long time ago. If someone talks about something and you got a little bit to spare, put some skin in the game. And you never know what's going to happen. I don't tell people, I don't give people financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. But what I usually do is, if someone tells me about something, I say, you know what, I don't know for sure, but if I got a little bit of bread, I'm going to put some skin in the game and see what happens. Yes, Holly, and listen, I voted for Trump, and I would do it again. And honestly speaking, a lot of time, people that don't like Trump, they don't really listen to Trump. I can tell you right now, if you really listen to what Trump said, he's a very simplistic man. And the way he talks is very simplistic. He don't use fancy words. He don't try to impress you with a fancy speech. He's a very everyday he has a very common conversation. So if people did not listen to Trump, they listen to rhetoric. There's no way you can sit down and actually listen to Trump when he was campaigning. If you listen, not go in there with an attitude, I don't want to hear none of that stuff. Just take your time, sit down, and listen to Trump and what he was campaigning on when he talked, and get your feelings out of it. You're going to find out he's actually a decent person. He's a very common man. Even though he's a billionaire, he's a very common man. That's where people don't get it at. They let everybody else tell them or train them how to hate somebody, but they can't tell me what Trump did to them personally. Like y'all got into a fight with the man and he beat you up and now you hate him. Like it don't make sense to me to hate somebody you don't know. That's the part that don't make sense to me at all. How do you hate somebody you don't even know? Like you never got into a fight. He ain't steal no money from you. He ain't whoop your behind. He ain't what in the world? How you let somebody else train you how to hate somebody? Like when I go at the Democratic Party, right? I do not base none of my going at the Democratic Party based on what somebody else said. I looked at everything that the Democratic Party has done to the black community overall, and I still don't hate them. I hate what they did. They telling you to dislike a person, but yet the Democratic Party, by and large, has raped the black community of everything it should have had. We have been loyal to that that political party and have gotten zero out of it, but you're hating this man who has nothing to do with it. Every time I talk to somebody, the Democrat, they never tell me why they vote Democrat. They just vote blue no matter who. They don't know what politically stands. So you telling me there is not one person that I talk to that is a black community, in the black community, that's okay with men going into a woman's bathroom. Unless you're a pedophile or a creep. But most black people that I talk to, not okay with that. Because they got wives, they got mothers, they got sisters, and they got daughters. Right? So Democrats are the one who did that. So why would you be mad at the person who undid it? Obama was the one who did it. But you mad at the person who undid it. See, Obama showed you that he was a pedophile by allowing men to go into women's bathrooms and put your daughters and wives and women and your mothers at home. But you mad at Trump. But you ain't mad at Obama for doing it. Obama wanted that so badly that he went over to Africa and tried to force that same thing on Africa. And they said no. They were so hell-bent on it that Kamala Harris went back over there and tried to do it again. But you mad at Trump who undid it. But you're not mad at the person who did it. Now, I'm a man's man. I'm a man's man. I got a mother, I got sisters, and I got a daughter. And let a man walk into the bathroom. I don't care if you dressed up like one. With one of them in the bathroom, with my woman, my mother, my daughter. Oh, it's game on. Because I know what your intentions is. I'm not stupid. But yet you mad at the person. You're not mad at the person that did that. They try to force that on you. But, yeah, okay. There's nowhere in the world I'm going to support that. You mad at the man who closed the border, but you're not mad at the Democratic Party, black people who wants to keep talking about this stuff. You're not mad at the Democratic Party who shoved all of these people in your neighborhood. They shoved them in your community to take up your resources, your jobs, your houses, everything that was supposed to be for you as American citizen. The Democratic Party shoved them in and said, you're going to have to share this with them. Guess what they did not do? They did not let them stay in Martha's Vineyard where all the Democratic politicians live. They did not let them illegal immigrants stay in Martha's Vineyard where all the Democratic politicians live. Oh, they ain't good enough for them. But they good enough to stay with y'all. Because that's what they think about their voters. And now they're out here fighting for illegal immigrants and they don't care 2 cents about you. They're not even fighting for your community no more. They totally forgot about the black community and said we are 100% for illegal immigrants. Tell me I'm lying. They're not fighting for you. They shoved them in your neighborhood. But you mad at Trump, who sent the National Guard, and since they've been there in Washington, D.C., no black people died. So you must want black people to keep dying. See, my thing is this. I love my black community, just like I love every community. But I'm not stupid to think that I'm going to let somebody tell me something when it doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter who was doing it. If I took Trump out the picture and put a black face there and he did the same thing, it wouldn't make a difference. The skin color has nothing to do with the job. If you're doing right by people, that's the one thing that should matter. The sad part about it is he should not have to do what the Democrat Party should have already been doing. Maybe because of the fact that black people, by and large, vote Democrat. But yet, we are the lowest on the totem pole to this day. So for me, the Democratic Party gets the middle finger and it'll stay up until they start doing right by their people and stop stealing from them and taking from them and extorting them out of everything they supposed to have. That's why gas prices when Democrats run are so high. That's why with everything Democrats do is so high. Because they keep taxing you out of the game. I know what I'm talking about. Say what you want to say. Y'all keep bringing up Trump. I wasn't talking about Trump. I asked the question, likes, dislikes. But y'all Trump deranged syndrome won't stop. Y'all can't even let it go. Y'all, they so stuck on this man that somebody trained y'all so much to hate somebody, but they never, ever. No, they brought it up in my chat. They always do. And I try to stop it, but y'all keep asking for it. Y'all keep bringing up skin color. And don't get me wrong, you have a right to come here and say what you want. But no one of these people can tell me what benefit it would be to vote Democrat. You can't tell me where the benefit of voting for Democrats. Now, I'm not caping for Republicans. When I voted down Republican lines, it's because I wanted Trump to win and I wanted him to have a better shot of getting things done. If I had to really side with the Republicans, I probably wouldn't have voted for a lot of them. But because I wanted Trump to be able to do what he needed to do, that's why I voted down Republican line. But you can't sit there and tell me, y'all keep bringing up this thing. Don't talk about Trump. Tell me what the Democrats are doing for the black community since y'all keep bringing it up. That's good. That's so well. Give me something that the Democrat Party doing for the black community that is going so well right now. Get off Trump and tell me what your politicians are offering that's doing so well right now. Or, as a matter of fact, that's been doing so well for the last 5 years prior to Trump getting in office. This person brings up Obama. You tell me what Obama did for the black community. Not jack diddly. The only thing Obama looked out for was the gay community. That's it. And now they're trying to force all of that homosexual stuff on the black community. So you tell me what Obama did for the black community who voted for him by and large. Tell me. Because at the end of the day, the Democrats don't have nothing to offer. They never did. They just kept telling you to vote blue no matter who and don't care about what you get. That's why I abandon them. And that's why I tell people to abandon them. Because all they do is lie and steal. They are extremely corrupt. And I'm not saying Republicans ain't. But I can't speak to Republicans because I never sat under Republican leadership. I am a native of Philadelphia, has been ran by all Democrats. So I can't speak to Republicans. Democrats made this mess. Chicago, Democrats made that mess. Philadelphia, Democrats made that mess. Los Angeles, Democrats made that mess. Atlanta, Democrats made that mess. Baltimore, Maryland, Democrats made that mess. And all of these inner cities that Democrats running are the ones who made that mess. But you keep blaming somebody else for the stuff that the ones that you keep voting for are doing. Democrats made that mess. 100%. And what are they offering right now that's better than what Trump already did? Trump had to go in the cities and clean up their mess. You should be ashamed of yourself. That the president of the United States of America, who should be more concerned about world affairs in the global stage among the whole vast majority of America, he got to go and say, okay, we need to send the National Guard to do a job that the local mayors and the governors should have been doing. See, that's why they don't want that, because it makes them look bad, and it also exposes their thievery. Because you're going to find out all of these politicians have been extorting black people out of their stuff. And guess what? That ain't got nothing to do with the president. That's your local politicians finding slick ways to extort people out of their stuff locally. They're all a bunch of extortionists. That's why they keep taxing everything that you do in these cities, so they can bankrupt you out of your house, bankrupt you out of your car, bankrupt you out of your livelihood, but they keep blaming somebody else, but they never blame themselves for the stuff that they do. I have yet to see one Democratic politician hold their people accountable for what they do. They still focused on Trump, but none of them held each other accountable for the mess that they made. Only one, and that's John Fetterman. He is by far the only Democrat that I've seen so far that tries to hold his party accountable. The rest of them are a bunch of cowards because they can't think independently. They cannot think independently. That's why they do what they do. Because they're not concerned about America. They're concerned about the wealth that they make through their party. That's it. They care less about your livelihood. They can care less about your livelihood. It doesn't matter. Listen, I'm not angry, but that don't matter right now. Facts are facts. People say, call me names, and they say I'm angry, but they can't argue with the fact that I'm right. I love my country. I don't care how anybody feels about that. I love my country. I love America. I don't care about somebody saying, oh, what you doing as a black? I can care less. I want all that America has to offer to me. This country has been good to me, even though I've had troubles and struggles and everything else. This country has been good to me. And I refuse to let any politician destroy it with their rhetoric and their stupidity. Yes, I was ignorant when I voted Democrat every single time. Did not realize that I was not getting anything in return until I actually started paying attention. And when I started paying attention, I said, whoa, these people really don't care about the people that vote for them. And I'm one of them. I need to get something for my vote. I don't care what nobody feels. I need to get something for my vote. I need my vote to count. In order for my vote to count, I got to find a politician, see what they're actually running on, and actually vote with some sense. And since Trump has gotten back in office, everything that he said he was going to do from day one, he is doing. And the result of that, I am financially doing extremely better than I was when that idiot Joe Biden was in there. By far more. Now, I don't know about y'all because y'all wasn't listening. But I know I am. That's all I got to say. I know I am. That's all I got to say. Anyway, Andrew Nash says, you're delusional. Yeah, you're right, Donald. Crypto had the biggest dirt, and I was glad it did. That was right on point for me. I saw it the other day. I said, whoa, look at crypto. And guess what? I bought it up. And everything I bought right now is in the green. Because I said, oh, Trump just threw me another bone. See, the thing is that because y'all don't pay attention to Trump, y'all not listening because y'all so angry. When Trump said he was going to put tariffs, 100% tariffs on China, that's why everything crashed. I was like, oh, this is opportunity. And guess what? I bought in. A couple of days later, I jumped out. Why? Because I ended up with a 20% return on my investment. I'll wait till he does it the next time. Because I pay attention. Y'all don't. Yeah, I did. And honestly, if you would have bought it at the time and right now, you'd have been came up a little bit. So it was a nice moment for me. I'm not saying for y'all, but it was a nice moment for me. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Couple of days later, oh, I got more money back. Okay, cool. I'll sit on that money. Now that money right there is sitting waiting for him to say something crazy again. Because I pay attention. So if Trump says something crazy and it does it again, guess what? I'm going to make some more money. See, I don't be in my feelings. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think what he said was crazy because I think he need to hold people, other countries accountable. But y'all, since y'all want to say it's crazy, that's cool. Now, my thing is this. Next time, get out your feelings and pay attention. I don't care what your skin color is. Get out your feelings and pay attention. Because he might give you an opportunity because something might come out of his mouth that Wall Street don't like. So they panic. Stuff start to fall. And you might get an opportunity to make some money. That's all I'm saying. Donald, honestly, I don't really have opinion on that. You know, if I'm not sure about a subject, I have to deep dive into it, bro. Donald, for real, I have to deep dive into it. But once I get my full deep dive into it, bro, I will get back to you that if I can remember the question. But yeah, I will get back to you on that one, Donald. I have to deep dive into it. I try not to, when I'm not too sure about something, I got to get back and I've got to do my homework enough to be able to speak on it right now. And I can't, bro, but I'll revisit that with you one day. Honestly, Donald, Trump never told me what I think. Trump told me what he was going to do. So I either was going to believe it or I wasn't. That's it. Trump told me what he was going to do. I either was going to believe it or I wasn't. But because I looked into his history and I seen that he was a man of his word, and so far, I've gotten what I voted for. So I have no arguments. Hey, then his son knew the game. If he did make 80 million, oh well. Again, you guys are not getting the point. If you're not paying attention and you only striving on the hate part and you're not paying attention, what do you expect to happen? So you're going to let Trump's son make 80 million and you don't make nothing out of it? If you're going to let Trump, listen, I'm not saying what he did is right and wrong. It's not about right or wrong. If he did it and he did it slickly, that's wrong. But my point is this. This is where everybody can, you're in your feelings. Why, if you know that why you don't take the opportunity? Stop getting mad and look for opportunity. That's my point. Don't be mad about what happened. Go look for opportunity. And I'm not saying you broke, that got money, rich, whatever. It's not even about that. Because there might be somebody on my live that actually need an opportunity to make some money. Go listen, pay attention, watch. There might be another opportunity for you to make some money. I don't care how much. I don't care if you only have $5. If you got $5 and you invested it and it turned into $9, that's a come up. I don't care about the amount. I don't despise small beginnings. So stop letting people coach you that way and pay attention. So you can make a possibility to make some money. That's it. So you can have an opportunity to make some money. Who cares about whether you mad? Why you listen? Most of us probably work for companies that we don't like the owner, but we still accepting the paycheck. We still going to the company that we work for. We do not like the owner, but yet we still working there and we still accepting the paychecks. Because the owner is probably doing a good enough job to be able to afford to keep giving you that paycheck. You don't have to like the person. Look for the opportunity to get something out of it. That's my whole point. He said, bro, logic is crap. How is it crap? I have substance behind everything I'm saying. So how is it crap when I'm actually winning on it? Everything that I'm saying, I'm doing. So how is it crap when I'm actually financially benefiting from what I'm saying? If you go look at the price of crypto when it crashed, and you go look at the price of crypto last night, because I'm going to tell you when I sold it. I sold it last night. Actually, really kind of in the middle of the night. So go look at when crypto crashed, where it bottomed out, and then go look at where it was last night. And that'll give you an idea. You don't have to question what I say. Go look. That's all I'm saying. He said crypto is a scam. Let me ask you a question. Then, and listen, if you think crypto is a scam, and which it might be, there's some scam element to it, just stay away from it. That's it. If you think crypto is a scam, then just stay away from it. And it might be a scam. But guess what? I'm still making money off of it. Scam or not, I don't know. It's speculative. All that other stuff people say. But yet, first time I seen Bitcoin, it was worth $3,600. The first time I saw Bitcoin, it was $3,600. So if somebody had $3,600, maybe 6-7 years ago, somewhere in that ballpark, and they never touched it, they would have over 100 grand right now, right? Where's the scam? If you bought Bitcoin when it was $3,600, and it's now worth $100+ thousands of dollars, $1,000, over 100 grand. Where's the scam? Why would you even care? As long as you did it right. Why would you even care? Don't be mad if you wasn't willing to take the risk. That's the difference. While you talking about it being scam, other people are getting rich off of it. Donald said Ron always wanted to talk about success he had. Listen, I talk about the failures too. If you listen to my lives, I've talked about many things that I bought that even to this day is sitting in the red. That's why I invest in dividends, so that even the stuff that I got that's in the red keep paying me. And that's why I always tell people my accounts overall are doing well. There's some stuff that I invested in that in the red, but because I held on to it so long that the dividends have gotten me my money back. So do I need to sell it? No, I just keep riding it out. That's why I tell people, if you're going to invest, you better look at it long term, because it ain't no quick dollars in here. Sometimes it happens, but for the most part, that's not how this thing gonna work. If you want to build wealth in the stock market, you better have some very good patience, and you better be extremely disciplined. And you got to take your feelings out of it. So for me personally, it is what it is. I ain't telling you to do anything. I ain't telling nobody to do anything. Holly, thank you for coming in. Anyway, again, for anybody that's still on the live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Every Sunday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do what we call a Fracker Show. So if you're on this live, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, check out the Sunday's Fracker Show, and you'll kind of get an idea what the show is about. Every Sunday at 12 o'clock noon, Eastern Standard Time, we do what we call the Fracker Show. And if you want to come and have some good laughs, it's not about politics, even though we might get on the subject here and there. But if you want to have some good laughs, and you want to go to a place where you can enjoy yourself and sit back and laugh at us, make a fool of ourselves, definitely check out the Fracker Show every Sunday at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. Also, every Tuesday, what we call Top to Bottom Tuesdays. Every Tuesday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel, Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. They're live on my channel. If anybody looking for hair care products, skincare products, candles, and yes, I do use their products, and they don't make the products that they make are non-toxic. You don't have all the toxic chemicals that you have and all this stuff. You can ask the CEO of the company any questions y'all need. If you're concerned, you got hair issues, skincare issues, you'll be able to talk to the CEO personally, who also makes the stuff, and ask questions. So again, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Ron's Opinion Don't Matter, at 6 o'clock every Tuesday, which is what we call Top to Bottom Tuesday. And last but not least, before I get off this, make sure y'all have a relationship with God. Yes, non-toxic. Make sure y'all have a relationship with God. So, King, if you on this live tomorrow, Tuesday, 6 o'clock p.m., what I'm trying to tell you is you can ask all the questions that you want. They'll be on the live. Just subscribe to the channel, my channel, hit the notification button, and it'll let you know when it's up. And you'll be able to ask them. But outside of that, having a relationship with God, Jesus ain't no scam. Maybe some of the people that claim that Jesus might be scamming you, but Jesus himself, he is realer. He more realer than you'll ever be, or me, or anybody. And that's real talk. I know y'all don't believe it, but I tell you what, if you don't think Jesus is real, call him. And when you by yourself, if you don't think Jesus Christ is real, I want you to do me a favor. Go call upon him. Call upon the name of Jesus, not around people. Just do it by yourself. Just you ain't got to get on your knees. Just do it by yourself. And ask him if he's real. Show you how real he is. And you're going to find out. That's real talk. That's real talk. You ain't got to believe it. That's your choice. But I do. I found out. And at the end of the day, if you don't have a relationship with God, please get one. Jesus Christ is real today as you and I will ever be. Believe me when I tell you, my life is extremely beautiful. My life, outside of anything else. I mean, I'm on here, we do this stuff, and I enjoy it, and we having fun, and it's not that serious, and I tell people, but the most serious thing I've ever done, and the greatest thing I've ever done was giving my life to Jesus Christ. He's not looking for perfect people. But when I tell you that has been the most amazing thing that ever happened in my life, I don't even know what stress feels like no more. I don't know what depression feels like no more. I don't know what none of that stuff. I have such a peace in me that I can't even explain it myself, but I know where it comes from. And that came from me having a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I love it. And there is nothing in this world they can offer me in exchange for that. And with that said, I'm going to get up out of here. Every single one of y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. Hopefully I get to see y'all again, and we're going to have fun with this again tomorrow. But understand, every Monday, we're going to try to stick on subject, which is likes or dislikes. That's my Monday show. Likes and dislikes. Even though we go sideways, it is what it is. But on Mondays, I'm going to try to do the show with likes and dislikes. And with that said, I'm going to get up out of here. Every single one of y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. I'm out of here. Peace. Donald, you stay up, bro.